keeper. So let's look at the pattern keeper first, because this is something that I read a lot of mixed reviews on it. And I was not sent any of this for free. I actually bought this. So these are completely my opinions and no holds barred kind of way, because I will go over the good, the bad, and the ugly. The only thing I have to compare this pattern keeper to would be the Chicken Boots pattern keepers. Chicken Boots was a smaller tea company. They used to make this pattern keeper that was a full-size page holder, and it folded up and buttoned. This thing, however, is half size. So what that means is you basically have to fold your pattern and stick it in here. A lot of people seem to have a lot of issues with that. I mean, it doesn't really bother me because I usually fold my patterns anyways, but I wanted to get this because often if I'm out or if we're traveling and I put my pattern and I have just like a printed off copy, then I want to have it somewhere that's accessible, and I can put it in this and I can actually just kind of lay it, and if it falls on the floor, it's not going to get torn, or if I lay it on the table, it's not going to get soaking wet. That's why I wanted one of these. I got it in a mustard color, which is this really pretty yellow. It has a little snap. It has the lotus emblem there. I don't know how I feel about this actually. So you have these little cute details on the edge that make it a pain, and it doesn't open very wide because it's so stiff. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to fit something in there. I grabbed a standard graph paper. So if you fold that in half, okay, well, it's not as long. I was wondering if it was going to be like too long and it was going to have to fight with us. So a standard half folded page. I mean, if your pattern's several pages, it may be kind of hard to stick in there. We'll have to test that out. So I have a pattern that I would buy at a store. If you were to fold this thing, I've actually made this knit, by the way. It's a tight squeeze. It does fit. It's tight. It will button. So that's thicker, and that's how it will look. And that way it won't get wet if you're sitting outside and it starts to sprinkle or somebody spills something on the table. So now let's look at a pattern that's printed off, and there's 5 pages. See how well that fits. It's a lot easier to get in, but it still fits. It actually fits a lot better than I thought it would be, to be quite honest with you. I thought it was going to be kind of harder to get it in. What I would probably do is I'm going to get me those elastic headbands, is just kind of like the sports thin band, and wrap it around and use it as a line guide. I wish it came with one of those. So this is an elastic headband, and this actually came with a set, I think, of Under Armour, but you can get them at Walmart. I'd probably keep this with this. I can slide it down, and that way I can easily keep up with my rows, because usually when I mark my rows, I use a highlighter or a pencil, but since it's in this, you're not going to be able to do that. Chicken Boots ones used to have something that came with, like, I really wish they had incorporated something like that for these for the $15 price tag, but this will be a makeshift thing, and it'll stay on pretty well. It doesn't look that bad. It looks like it came with it. So that's my suggestion and what I would do for that. Because this is plastic, this cover, and this has this rubber thing, it's not going to slide that much, but it will slide some when you take it in and out of your bag. So just be careful of that.